learning about menopause and ways to support you in midlife. Naturopathic doctor and author Dr. Jacqui Fleury joins me with more. Good morning, Jacqui.
Good morning, Chantel.
And a special screening coming up next week. What is the M Factor screening and what will attendees learn during this event?
The M Factor is a documentary that aired on PBS back in March, and it was created by two women who were experiencing the life changes on their own and realized that they actually knew nothing about menopause, didn't see it coming basically, and decided that they would access the opinions of many experts in the field of women's health. So the documentary basically gives voice to a narrative that to this point either has been really negative or women just weren't really talking about it. It just was something that happened. They came into menopause. And the documentary, because it was aired on PBS, is not available to be seen on any other streaming platforms. So I secured the rights to be able to view it as a community here in Saskatoon. It's one of the only ways that we can watch that right now.
Okay, and nice to get together with a group of ladies, like-minded people, and learning a bit more. What will we learn?
Well, first of all, we will understand that menopause is not a medical condition. I've been saying this for years. I've been in practice for 25 years. And ironically or interestingly, my menopause book released right around the time that this documentary released. And although we are finding a voice around menopause, an empowering, really positive voice, I've been working with women in menopause my whole career. So it's very timely, and really the message that I want to share with women, which is why I wanted to host this event, is to create an intersection between what the world is now finding a voice around, both men and women, but also to be able to bring that message home and be sort of true to the heart of our community, which is I've been working with the women in our community for 25 years for support around perimenopause and menopause and beyond, because menopause is really just an anniversary. It's one full year without having a period, but then there's still a 50-year lifespan, ideally, beyond menopause. So that's the work that I do with the women in our community, and I just really wanted to create a gathering place for us to come together and maybe get a book signed and bring some girlfriends and have some food and mocktails and watch the documentary.
Okay, well, sounds like a lovely evening. Congrats on your book as well. And you talk about the narrative around menopause is shifting. What is it looking like?
I think that if you were to Google the word menopause symptoms or menopause in general, you're going to come up with a whole collection of real negative symptoms. And it appears like it's sort of a downward spiral. Like there's a lot of symptoms: hot flashes, mood swings, brain fog, weight gain. I mean, it's not a very endearing list to look forward to. And my experience has been very different working with women, and my message is one of hope, because there are a lot of really great things that we can do for our health and our hormones and our brains and body that really aren't, that don't really align with that negative narrative. So the narrative is shifting. Women are taking control of their health and feeling more positive and inspired.
And we can learn more in your book. Anything else you'd like to add in about Master Your Moods for Menopause and Perimenopause?
Well, I think what I'd like to add in is that there's a chapter for men in this book, chapter 15, and I wrote that specifically because when the word got out that I was writing a book, there were actually men who approached me and asked me if I had a book for them. So they are as confused as anybody about menopause. They don't know what to expect, and if the woman doesn't know either, it can create a lot of uncertainty in a relationship or in a family. So there is a chapter just for men. So although the event is for women, there is a chapter just for men.
Okay, well, nice to have everyone involved, Jacqui, and your event, May 21st, Saskatoon Club, and that is the screening along with your book launch.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.